How do you quickly get your course online? That is the question that's in the mind of most business owners. Most business owners I speak to are in content overwhelm. They believe that they've got to create a load of content and a load of tech before they can go out and sell an online course. There's people that I spoke to this time last year that still haven't moved forward with any of it. It's just so overwhelming. So I want to calm that down for you by showing you exactly what I did. Now, what I'm about to show you took me a day to put together, and it's as quick as that. So this is a 12-week program. This is a bunch of business owners that I'm working with. Some of them are based around the world. Some of them actually based very local to me, and I'm helping them with their social media skills, helping them to get better at using organic content to promote their courses, their communities, their online digital products, or whatever else it is they are selling. Now, you can see this is the 12 weeks down the side of this page here, and the content is, this is a recording of the first session that we did, a bit of a welcome. There was an introductory video here from me. Here's the program guide that they can refer back to, some short tutorials, and then I've been setting regular tasks for them to complete. As they've been accessing the platform, if they've got any questions on the go, they can leave comments and things like that. They can discuss with each other. And you can also see as well, I've built in some habit tracking as well. There is actually a whole habit tracking thing that you can go into, but I'll save that for you now. But there's lots of habits that you can track. You know, if you're a nutrition coach, tracking water intake or weight or exercises completed. That's the sort of thing that you can do with that. A business coach setting objectives, or a teacher that's setting assignments. Loads of different things that you can do with the habit tracking and the activities on this platform. Now, a good thing to do is mix up live and on-demand content. And the reason I say that is both of them have a place. There is no right or wrong with live versus on-demand. Mixing them up together is a powerful thing to do, actually, because people get the best of both worlds. So I run live sessions for this particular program on a Monday evening in the UK, but obviously that translates wherever people are in the world. And you can see for this week I've added in my live lesson, and that's a nice little countdown timer there. They can see the date and time of that session. What I'm going to do in a short while is ask them to leave their comments on there with the questions that they've got for tonight to help them to get the most out of that session. And all of this stuff builds up as time goes on. You know, if there's a particular question that commonly comes up from the group, then I can quickly create a piece of content and I can add it in as a lesson in here just for the people in that group. It's really, really good. I like as well that I can notify clients, and I also like the fact that I can schedule notifications as well. So for an event, what is good to do is kind of notify people maybe on the day of the event, like an hour before, 10 minutes before, that type of thing. Now, this is all inbuilt into my app as well. So I'm showing you what the desktop view looks like. I haven't got my app with me as well, but everybody can access this, including the live sessions, on their mobile phone if they want to. So it's a really powerful way. Now, how does this help? So a lot of business owners I speak to are just overwhelmed with the idea of having a load of content to create before they go and sell something. And that's because everyone's perception of an online course over the years has become that on-demand, watch a video, complete this, tick a box, fill a quiz in, unmanned, yeah? But there is a lot of legs actually in having that live element mixed up with the on-demand, because the live element can become and does become on-demand content. So some of these weeks, like this week, there is no additional content. There's no additional videos or tutorials for the topic this week. So it's just this live session. When this live session is run, that will become an on-demand piece of content. First of all, available to anybody that was working or couldn't make it, or even wants to go back to the session and refer to, that's available to them. And I use an AI tool to very quickly run through the transcript of that call and kind of summarize it for me as a set of notes. So this is all very, very powerful stuff. And that on-demand piece of content could actually become part of a future course if you want it to. So rather than kind of design all this up front, why don't you run a cohort once with live sessions, make the recordings of those really good so that you can then take those, chop them up if you need to, and build an on-demand version of that in the future. Now, if you still want a live element with that program, still have a live element in it, just as you've seen here. Here's some on-demand stuff for you to work through, and then we'll have a live Q&A each week. Or it might be that you get to a point that you go, well, actually, I no longer need a live Q&A every week because I've now got all of this on-demand stuff created. Therefore, that means I can cut down that time investment. So this is a really, really powerful tool. And there's kind of two things that have allowed this to happen. Number one is the tech has caught up. So to have this at my fingertip, I can't wait till autumn. I've got so many different programs I'm going to run. These are going to be small groups. They're going to be bigger groups. Some of these are going to be one-to-one as well. So that's the type of thing I'm doing. And the other thing is you just do need to have that mindset shift. We've been conditioned for years in terms of what learning is by education. The classroom model was actually born out of the Industrial Revolution as a cheaper alternative to books. The internet has come along, and that doesn't mean to say that we should just replace the classroom with written on-demand things. We can still have a presence in the classroom live as well, and we should do. Now, people are prepared to pay more for that. They're prepared to pay that higher level and that higher ticket price for access to you. Because people that are on this program, they've got access to the on-demand material. They've got access to me as part of a group, but they've also got individual messaging with me as well, with voice notes or video or whatever we want to do. So it's the perfect blend. It's highly valuable to them. Different people use it in different ways. Some people are on every single live session. Some people don't make any of them at all and just use the on-demand material. Some people want my help every day. Some people I don't speak to for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. It's very, very varied, but this blended approach that I take really does give people plenty of options. So I thought I'd show you that because it really upsets me when people are sat on valuable knowledge that they could be using to help people out, and they know full well that in their hearts they want to get something online, but they're just stuck there because they're littered with old ways of thinking or gurus that are feeding with crap. And it upsets me because they're delaying making more revenue and scaling their business and that sort of stuff. And ultimately, I know as a business owner myself, that money goes into their family. So why should you kind of hold that back just because of overwhelming tech? You're good at what you do, is what I say to these people. You don't need to worry about the fact that you're not great at tech. That's what people like me exist for. I'm a digital skills coach. I'm a digital skills mentor, a trainer. I'll even roll my sleeves up and get stuff done for you when the time is right. And that's the good thing to do as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this particular program has come together. All these people get invaluable content from me. And because of the online stuff, I've been able to, scale it to a point that it's just within their reach, because you can actually kind of make things more affordable when they are scalable. So you need a hand with any of this stuff, please do let me know. I am taking messages at the minute, so if you've got any questions or you want to bounce ideas off me, let me know. I'm okay to do that. My calendar's currently closed just because of capacity, but I do know that there's some slots likely to appear probably towards the middle of next month. But, for now, any questions that you have, please let me know. I'm always happy to talk about this sort of stuff. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you soon.
Are you a business owner owner with your head in your hands, stressed out trying to keep up with technology's demands. Whether you're part of a team or a one-person band, where on earth do you focus to deliver your plans? Are you nervous to progress with all the options out there? Well, let me introduce you to a breath of fresh air, a way for you to reach your organisational dreams. Teach yourself some digital skills and all that it means. Come up with some schemes, but don't assume it will be easy to create content and manage communities. So how do you scale? How do you multiply yourself? How do you create an offer that people can buy off the shelf? Make some serious money that might lead to some wealth. Introducing AD House, there's really no one else. Technology's moving fast, so don't get left behind. Click the link below and join AD's digital tribe.